Hello, morning, Friday the 26th of March, 7:50 a.m. Feeling good here. Oh God, I'm buzzing actually. I can't tell you how I was expecting to feel really ill after my jab. I think because my mum was really ill, like really ill for 24 hours. I just expected that would be me. So yeah, I'm feeling good. At least I am now. It's not 24 hours yet. So let's see what happens after lunch. So let's do the session. The only thing that's aching, my legs from the weight session I recorded yesterday for today, in case I was not well. But no, all good. So far, I can't even feel that I had a jab, so I'm going to work it hard. I had got a session organised to upload, but I've just deleted that. So you got me live instead. Right, let's have a look who's here. Say hello to my lovely lot. Where am I? There I am. Last day was the balloons, by the way. The kids will be playing with them later. So last day, I can't believe the week's gone so quickly. Morning Anne. Yes, you just heard, I'm feeling great. And morning Jane, who will be there. Yes, you're there. Brilliant. Two of you. Lovely. Yes, Jane, I know you suffered, didn't you? Big time. But yeah, hopefully I will be continuing to feel okay later. Main thing is I'm up and at it. Bizarrely, I was ill before the jab, wasn't I? So I've had my couple of days. Yeah, I really wasn't good actually at the beginning of the week. Now back to normal. There's Come and say hello, babe.
Hello, babe.
No, it's James. Come
I've got a pancake on, I can't.
You've got a pancake on. You can't say hello. Great. Are we doing hula hoop today, Jane? I don't think we are actually. I need to just double check. No, we're not, because I've uploaded a new session for tomorrow. You must find it, Jane. And anyone else, of course. I recorded a 16-minute hula hoop sort of ballet thing yesterday. Brilliant. Right, let's focus. Find yourself with feet hip width apart. Lengthen up. Imagine you're being pulled up by a piece of string. And roll your shoulders back and down. Then tilt your pelvis forward and back. Oh gosh, and the forecast, the weather, have you seen it? Monday 17, Tuesday 20 degrees. We are here, spring. And I've got my new pop-up class on Monday, so I'm thrilled that the weather's going to be good. As long as it doesn't change, of course. Right, find your middle position. So not forward, not back, suck under a little to find the middle of the two extremes. And then take a breath, expanding your ribs laterally. And as you exhale, brace your core in towards your spine and pinch your pelvic floor. And start with a gentle sway. Yeah, both kids are up, dressed, teeth already done, so it's just a really good Friday, I have to say. Good. Take the socks off. Lovely, and side to side. Feeling the shoulders relaxed. And round in a circle. Excellent. And the other direction, bracing in, pinching pelvic floor. Lovely. And let's roll shoulders. Up to your ears and back. And the other way. 2, 4's the number. 3, 4. Both arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then V, W. Bring elbows back behind you. 2, 3, and 4, pec deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then down to the side and the other. 1, 8 of these. Brace your core to come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. And again. 1, 2, 3, and forward. 1, 2, 3. Arms up. 1, 2, 3, and VW. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. And the pec deck. 4. Lovely. Down to the side. Really using your core to pull yourself up. Fabulous. Then roll down. So we're just going to literally roll down as deeply as you can go, and then brace your core to come back up. So remember, weaker backs, little back bend if you can, not weaker backs. So weaker backs, just down to your knees, and then brace your core and raise up to the ceiling without the back bend. Yeah, so whichever suits you. Little back bend. Two more of these. Roll down. Loosening up by the second. Fabulous. And let's do our squats. Great. Sticking buttocks out behind you. Keep going. I've got a big McAfee. Your virus protection is running out. Message across the screen. Great. Down we go. Brace to come up. And lovely. Turn the toes out, go a bit wider. Knees in line with toes. Get down nice and deep if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Lovely. Feet together. 1. And down, brace your core to come up. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Brace your core, pinch your pelvic floor to come up. 9. And 10. Arms out to the side, keep them back, lift up and down. Stay with feet close together. Extra balance challenge. Arms up and down. Above and below shoulder height. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10. Lovely. Lift the knee to your hands. So we've got shoulders back, but shoulders down. 12. Keep going. 8 more. 1, 2, Now take a wide step. Take a wide step. So we're going to push down there and push that way. So bouncing one side, then the other. One side, then the other. Bending the knee as you move towards it. Touching the floor. Keeping chest lifted. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. Brilliant. And then we are going to do the leg strengthening exercises, starting with circles. Standing nice and tall, brace, pinch, and circle the leg, lift and tilt. Lovely. And again, brace your core. Circle, lift and tilt. And again, brace your core. Circle, lift and tilt. Next one, do some lifts. So into your T position, lift the chest, remember, don't fold forwards, down there, lift the chest, arms out and go up and down. Eight, 9, and 10. 10's a nice number for me today. Other side. Brace your core. Lift the chest. Circle. Lift and tilt. Circle. Oh dear. The other side went very well. And the next one, we are going to lift. Up and down. Five, 10. Wonderful. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Taking your band, arms overhead, so some more Alexanders, into neutral. Find that neutral position, arms back and lift up and down. Nice and tall. 9, 10, 10 more. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10. And then over and back. Stretch your band as you go over or loosen it if it's a little bit too tight. Brace your core and 3. 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Wonderful. Pop it down. Do some more band in a moment. Let's get ourselves, have we stretched? No. Stretch up to the ceiling. One side up, then the other. And arms back. You know, it's flown by this week. But I've loved these balloons. The colour of them, they all came in a pack. So 6 of these foil ones and all of these others with the confetti in, they all came in a pack. So I shall definitely be popping those up. Find someone popping those up when we're allowed friends over. Great. Morning, Mum. Bend down. It's so funny, I got so prepared yesterday to have the whole day off today. So I feel like I've got all this extra time today on my hands. I was going to have a nice duvet day, but I literally wanted to spring up this morning. Isn't it funny how we are all so different and that exactly the same drug reacts so differently with all of us? Bonkers. You watch, I'll be texting you later, I'll be laid up. Well, I'm happy I've made it here for our class today with you and Anne. Lovely. Right, taking this into the dancer pose if you like. Ta-da. And the other side. Feel the stretch. Yes, I did a good weight session yesterday, and I had light weights as well, and I can feel it nicely. I was just trying to create different moves, doing a bit of research. But yeah, they were different. Whoa, they were interesting moves with the weights, if you fancy a go at that. You could just do it with really light weights, like even whole tins. Just adding anything to it would be good. Right, let's go down. Give your wrists a wiggle. And the other side. So let's do some mountain climbers. Let's make the most of this energy. Right, take a breath. And roll down. Just doing a pendulum. Weaker backs, bend your knees and get straight into the child's pose. Just get straight down into it. Yeah, the rest of us enjoy the pendulum. And rotate. Wonderful. Then walk your hands forward and into the good old dog stretch. Push back. Doesn't this always feel so amazing, this stretch? I don't think I've ever had a client that can't do the dog stretch. Everyone can do this. That's it. Bend one knee, then the other. Lovely. And then sit down into the child's pose. And now we've got the 2 different child's pose positions. So wide knees first, excuse me, and have a wriggle side to side. Have a wriggle. Then put the feet together, not the feet, the knees. Get into your, what's this called? Cat stretch. Arch up to the ceiling. Sit back. And stay fairly arched. Then wander your hands round to the side. And feel the different stretch. Cross one hand over the other. And the other side. Brilliant. Fabulous. Okay, from here, let's do the drinking lion. Not done that for a while, have we? So hollow down, weaker backs, anti-postnatal, don't arch too much here, or hollow, and then arch up. So some of you can go forward quite flat, others hollow down and arch up. Fabulous. Other direction. Hollow down, arch up. Wonderful. Right, so I promised some mountain climbers a minute ago, so let's do them. I'm going to do 8. Let's just have a watch. So anti-postnatal, do something on your side. Side crunches, side plank. Others, we're going to do 8 mountain climbers forward. Ah, yeah, I know what we'll do. So we'll do 8 slowly, 8 normal pace, 8 quickly. Then we'll go into a side plank for 20 seconds each side, and then collapse, and then do it again. Okay? Right, ready? So you're going to have to stay on my count. Tummy sucked in. Pinch your pelvic floor. Soften elbows, remember, to really work the muscles and not put stress on your joints. Tummy sucked in. Ready? 1. Exhale with each knee that comes forward. 2. Lift the chin slightly. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh gosh, I've done 10. Okay, 8 middle pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is getting harder. 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 10 fast ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side plank. Straight arms, straight leg, bent knees, whatever you want. Are you there? 4, 20 seconds. Lengthen up. So you could be on your knees. That's totally fine. 17, 18, 19, 20. Swap arm positions. And up you go again. So 1 foot forward. 17, 18, 19, and 20. As I said, collapse into your child's pose, and then we'll do all that again. Just have a child's pose. And in fact, let's roll up. Like we normally would with our sequences. Rolling up. Take a breath. And as you exhale, roll down. Pendulum arms. And rotate. Walk hands forward, push back, soften elbow joints. I'm going to turn my toes out this time, and then one knee, then the other. Breath. Down on your knees, sit back. I'm sitting back with knees together this time with the rounded back. And then wander the hands round and put one hand over the other. So remember, this particular move is great for the sciatic nerve. Opening up your vertebrae and taking away any impingement that might be going on. Okay, mountain climbers again. Some parts. So we'll start with the slow ones. We might as well do 10, seeing as I set that number. Lift your chin. Do you see what I mean? It's easy to be like this, myself included. Just lift your chin a little so you're in neutral. Are you ready? Slow ones. 1. Brace your core. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully your butt's not sticking up too much. 7, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Side plank. Woohoo! Are you there? Stop counting now. Twelve, 15, 16, 19. Swap sides. Brace your core. Round you go. Elegantly. 18, 19, and 20. Well done. Excellent work. Going to do thread the needle next, with or without the band, so whichever version you like. Brilliant. So you weaker necks, weaker hips, you can stay on all fours like this. Inhale under, exhale up. If you're strong enough in those areas, you can twist round. So weaker hips, you might be all right on the side like this. It's just when the leg gets lifted, the extra pressures on the hip joint. Right, lovely. Inhale under, exhale up. Lift the leg. Exhale up, 7. If that leg is lifted, really lift it. 10. I'm going to go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. Whichever one works for you, just keep that foot down and to the front of the mat if it's a bit much. 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, keep going. 12, 10, and 15. Fabulous. Let's, like on our sides, actually put the band around. Right, hold on. Sit down. Put the band, so make sure, remember the full width of your band, don't screw it all up, in the middle, round the top of your foot, round the ball of your foot. And do some leg kicks, especially for you, Anne. Now hold on to the end of the band somewhere like this, lie down, drag the band up here, and kick. So you can do these with or without the bands. But the idea of the band is to make sure it's tight. Like, can you see? Pull it up and put your shoulder back. So you don't want to be dragging yourself forward, letting yourself drag forward. Keep it like that, up and down. And of course, not letting your top hip roll back. Make it tighter. Up and down. And then bring your leg forward and return it. So inhale as your leg comes well forward to the point of a right angle, and then return it slowly. So forward quickly if you like, and very slowly bracing your core to return. Keep the shoulder back. Of course, we're working the arm by doing this. Great. Brace the core. 8, 9, 10. Then up and down again. Ooh, for 10. 2, ouch. 3, 4, slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now that worked. Let's do some more. Don't go anywhere. This is for you, Anne. I asked you what you wanted. You wanted some leg kicks on your side. So that's what you're getting. So whilst we've got the band here, it might be silly to lose it. Bring the knee right in, which feels nice and loose, and then push it away. God, didn't I just say that? So another 10 of these. Bring it in and push straight in line with the body. 2. So these are working the same muscles as we did when we were standing, doing our T hinge lifts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the killer. Make it tighter. So bring your band, bring your knee forward and on the mat. You know what I'm going to do. Kick up and forward. So I've made the band even tighter. Kick up and forward. 1, 2, 3. Keep smiling through pain. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely work. All of that on the other side. Shall we leave the other side for a minute while the band's here? Also requested for some tummy exercises with the band. So let's do that. So keep the band around that foot if you haven't lost it. Hold on to the end of the band with your fists on the outside. Fists go to ears, elbows on the mat. That weaker backs, you can do this with one leg down. Exhale as you push the leg with the band. Or you can scissor the two legs. Now that's too easy, so I'm going to just take my hands down the band a bit, make it tighter. That's it, you want a nice tight band. Keep the foot that's in the band flexed and go as low as you can safely for your tummy. So keep your core braced in. Exhale as the leg with the band moves. 10 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Now straight leg scissors. So from memory class, I can remember classes, all those moves a while ago, people like to put one leg down here and work really well with one. But if you do feel strong enough, go with the two. So you are exhaling and bracing particularly hard when the leg with the band goes down. So weaker backs beginners, you just put one leg down and concentrate on the one. So the main teaching point here is as your leg goes down, don't let your back arch or your tummy pop out. And then the next point is if you've got two legs moving, make sure this leg is coming right up. So bend it if it doesn't want to come right back. You don't want two legs like this, look. That is a strain on your lower back. Bend the leg if it won't come right back to what I call 12 o'clock. Wonderful. Okay, while we're here, we will swap feet and do the exercises lying on our back with this foot, and then we will lie on the side. So grabbing your band, fists by ears so elbows can relax on the mat, and push with one leg down if necessary. Exhaling as your leg with the band moves forward. Eight more. Eight. Good. Straight leg scissors with leg down or not. Exhaling as the leg with the band goes down. Other leg coming right back to the 12 o'clock mark, bending it if you need to. Brilliant. Keep the band there. We're going on to the other side for leg kicks. Got good arm workout, hey, with this. Drag the band. Now, making sure your hip is rolled forward before we start, and lengthen this other arm up, the arm that you're lying on. You could always, if your shoulder's not happy, put your arm forward and lie on the ball or pillow or cushion. Right, roll your hip forward. Exhaling on the way up, not letting the shoulder drag you down. The band is optional. 9, 10, wonderful. Bringing the foot forward and then exhale to draw it back slowly. So bring it well forward and brace your core to return it slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8, starting to really feel that now. 9, and then 10 lifts again, keep the band tight. 2, feeling it. 3, burning. 4, keep smiling. 5, 6, 7, 8. Was this what you were on about, Anne? And 10. Okay, bring the knee forward, relax just a sec. In the next exercise, tighten your band a bit. Leg in, right into the chest, and push it away, parallel with the body. 2, 10 of these. 3, 4, 5. Hamstrings and buttocks. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The last one. Bring your knee to the floor in front of the other knee. Tighten it up again. And kick up and forward. 1, 2, come on. 10, 3, 4, 5. It's all in the mind. 6, 9, and 10. Okay, give that butt a nice little slap. This is a good time to go onto your tennis ball when your buttocks are really warm. That's exactly the sort of time to get the tennis ball out. Don't forget to do that. I'm going to do it again this weekend. Right, on your backs. Goodness me, working hard. We've only got 17 minutes left. So let's put the ball between knees. Arms up to ceiling for your knee rolls. Brace your core to return. That's it, anti-postnatal just halfway down. Inhale down. Brace your core, exhale to return. Inhale down. Brace to return. Inhale down. Brace to return. Brilliant. And then tip your lower back into the mat and return. So shoulder bridge, but in stages. Tilt lower back in and then return. And then halfway up your back and down, making sure each vertebrae places back down on the mat one by one. And then all the way up. Really soften and flatten your shoulder blades, because you may still have been holding tension in them. And one by one back down. Tilt, brace, pinch, up you go. And back down. Tilt, brace, pinch, up you go. And back down. Up you go. And back down. Lovely. And then arms overhead. And back down. So exhaling, body up. Gulp of air as arms float overhead. And exhale down. Let's step up. And this time leave the arms overhead. Come down, leave the arms there. And then we're going to do the exercise where we switch positions. So body up, arms return. 10 of those, up and down, squeezing the ball, squeezing the buttocks, really getting all those things working. Okay, ready? Let's go. 1, control the arms. 2, so quickly but control. 3, 4, squeeze everything. 5, exhale up. 7, 8, 9, stay lifted. 10, arms by side. And then go up and down. 1, really squeezing buttocks. 3, 5, 6, working the back of the body. 8, come on. 9, and roll down nicely. Place arms overhead. And ready to do it again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze. 9 and 10. Then up and down butt. 1, 2, squeeze the ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And roll down slowly. Take the ball out and curl the knees. They're good those, aren't they? Pull the knees into your chest. Let's spend a couple of minutes doing some good back stretches. That's it. Exhale as you draw a circle. One hand on each knee. And then the other direction. And the other direction again. Exhaling as you pull in. Brilliant. Great. And then crunch up, straight arms through the legs for your happy baby. That's it. So then lie down again, putting the head on the ball if it's too tricky to lie down, if it's too tight, and rock side to side. Pushing elbows very gently onto knees. And thinking about this, thinking how much easier it is now you've been doing it for a few weeks. A good few weeks actually we've been doing this now. And then straight legs. Just move gently side to side. And down. Gently side to side. And straight legs. And bent. Brilliant. Cuddle one leg into your chest. Stretch the other leg away. These are all our standard stretches, aren't they, that we do in every one of these 1 hour sessions. Our body is used to them and it needs them. Right, letting your knee drop open to the side, feeling the stretch in your hip flexor here, your psoas. It goes from your front of your hip up into your lower tummy. And then twist. So anti-postnatal stay right there. Others swap arms, hands swap hands, and twist. Looking the other way. And pull your knee up towards you and drop even further to catch that sciatic nerve. In a good way. Wonderful. And the other side. Pull the knee in. It's going to look really bare in here when I take my balloons away. But it's been very nice to have them. And then let your knee drop open. And twist. Brilliant. Brilliant work. Right, we've got 5 minutes left. Shall we be good to ourselves? Because it's quite relaxing lying down, isn't it? And do some more deep transverse abdominals work lying down. Rarely do this, and it's such a good one. So finding yourself in neutral, making sure that this opposite hip doesn't lift. So just watch me do a bad one if you're not familiar with this. I'm dropping my knee very slowly to the side, but a bad one would allow me to let this hip lift, okay, which is following the movement. What you need to do is brace the core, pinch the pelvic floor, and from within, push that hip down. So think that it's like a tug of war between this knee and that hip. Don't let the hip loose. Now, the other key is not to, excuse me, not to let this knee go too low. Because if you to get down, then of course that is going to have to lift. Brace your core, pinch your pelvic floor, down you go. Beginners to this, just put the hands on the hips and you can just feel if that one's trying to lift. That's it, brace, pinch, squeeze, let the knee drop. So once you think you've nailed it, take your arms up to the ceiling, then this changes it hugely. It makes it so much harder. Concentrate on pushing your hip down. Just glance up to check it's not lifted, because people don't realise that it has lifted. So you should feel that there's something going on between your hip bones, the muscles in your lower tummy. Some people say to me, I can't feel it, but I'm watching them do it and they're doing it beautifully. So you are working those muscles. If you're not letting your opposite hip lift and you're going slowly, so if you do this quickly, you can't physically do it quickly without everything moving. I can really feel that. I'm also getting cramped because I'm really squeezing those toes. So try and relax your toes. It's interesting, isn't it? When you're concentrating, something's tensed up. Fabulous. Swap sides. Get into neutral. Pinch your pelvic floor. Arms up to the ceiling. Well, hands on hip bones, just for a couple. To check you've got this hip pushed down. Inhale down. And brace to close. Inhale down. And brace to close. Arms up to the ceiling. Inhale down. And brace to close. Wonderful. Brace to close. Brilliant. Then both feet on the ball. And we're going to let the knees drop open wide. Let them drop. And brace to close. As the knees drop, both arms can float overhead. Don't let your ribs flare or your back arch. So once you've practiced Pilates a long time, that won't even occur. But beginners, you will feel that as your arms go overhead, your back wants to arch. So don't let it. Pull down. Pull the spine down towards the mat, and possibly don't take the arms all the way overhead. And those of you who've been doing it a long time and remember that feeling, isn't it incredible? Look, the way we can open and close without the spine even flinching. And when you were beginners, you had to really push down, myself included. As the arms went over, it made your back arch, but you push down to prevent it. Lovely. So just to finish off, I'm going to do one more hip flexor stretch, because I think actually that knee drop really worked the psoas quite a lot. So I'm going to pull in. Yeah, feel that nice stretch in your stretched leg. Let the knee drop open again. So that exercise was relaxing, but really quite technical and deep. Pull in. Push the leg away. Let your knee drop. And there we go. So let's turn ourselves around. Tuck your toes under, brace your core and lift up. Push back. like a rag doll. Oh, brilliant. And slowly roll up. Oh, chuffed to have been here today. Big stretch up. Bend your knees down and brace to come up. One for luck. Ah, excellent. Have a really good day and have a good weekend. And yeah, feel good. Feel good. And I'll see you next week at some point. Take care, everybody. Bye.